Screen come.
Lee. Cantor. Oh, nice find for the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Moutier with it up top. Looking to make something happen. A shot at the buzzer, and he can't connect there. Shot no good. Hort. Burke with it. He'll run the offense. To Mikal Bridges. Here comes the screen. To Ntilikina. Ntilikina slams it down. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Gets to the basket and scores.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
New York in control of the basketball. Mikal Bridges to Ntilikina. Screen coming. Over to the right side. Mikal Bridges. To Ntilikina. Count the basket inside.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Cantor. From the painted area, won't go down. Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Bulls come away with it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Gets a look. Can't hit. To Mikal Bridges. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes 2 of us.
To Lopez. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Bread and butter, and there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Burke with it. His guys down big. To Ntilikina. And the rebound corralled by Lopez.
I'm here. I got ball.
Lets it fly from long range. Offensive rebound. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Can't connect from inside. Easy path to the rim.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable. And almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Knicks with the basketball to Mikal Bridges. The drive right to the basket. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
They got him in the first round to do exactly that. Make tough shots and help them win games.
Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout for the Knicks, as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
Hey, lock up.
4-3. 4-3. Defense taking a page from Ntilikina. Missed the three.
I got him. Here we go.
Fires the three. It's good.
It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble, off a quick pass, or off an ISO. When the ball's in this young player's hands, something just feels right.
Lock up time.
To Mikal Bridges. Ntilikina.
In the second quarter.
Knicks with 4 to shoot. Berg shot off the mark.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
To Lopez. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Mudiay. And it's Kanter. 3 for 6 now.
Easy layup. Get down. Half court. Heads off.
All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Possession lies with New York. It's rebounded by the Bulls. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. To Kanter. KB, Kristaps Porzingis, looking good, 4 for 5.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Burke with it, down a bundle,
Let's go.
has a look. Burke shot off the mark.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Ball's out. Last touch by Zach LaVine. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. Short jumper stays out. Gets it in the right corner. Oh, had him going there for a second.
Left.
Trying to cash in. It's no good. Great defense. The follow won't go either. Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Mikal Bridges. Berg shot off the mark. To Parker. Has a chance. Shot won't go. Hardaway to Porzingis with the flush, taking on all comers.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Fires the three. Rebound taken by the Knicks. Let's see what the Knicks can do here. To Hardaway. Here comes the screen. Hardaway. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First try, no good. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. KP with the swat.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Pick up, pick up, pick up.
And scores. Nice move, Jay.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Parker.
Make it tough on him. Make it tough on him.
Nothing going here on that drive. Gets it in the left corner. Parker.
Make it next. Make it next.
Rebound taken down by Porzingis. New York Knicks basketball. To Cantor. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Jabari Parker. He's now 4 for 6.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Count the bucket for 2.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Hardaway. A bad pass, and the Bulls have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
For 3, off the iron. No good.
Stop the ball, stop the ball.
Block shot.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Bulls with it. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining a
here in the 3rd quarter. Knocked loose. It's a turnover. And turnover. It goes the other way. Marking it. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Can't convert the free throw. To Cantor. Trey Burke. That's rebounded by Chicago. Going to launch beyond the arc. And he buries it. Jay, the system produces once again.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Courtney Lee, couple of free throws on the way. A career 85% free throw shooter. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Chicago with the
I got ball. You flashing. Bump him. Rotate.
surveys the floor. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. And finishes strong.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. Turns and slams it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. No good. Tanilikina. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Bulls with the rock. Beyond the arc for three. Good for three.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big.
Hands up.
Has a look. And he hits.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
The possession lies with New York. Moutier to the basket, but it's no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
Count it.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Cantor. From long range. Missed it. Denied by Cantor.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Lee with the basketball. His guys down big. Cantor, wide open look, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
To Cantor. Can't connect from in close. Layup goes down. Well done.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
here, right here, right here.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Knocked loose. Slams it down. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Screen coming. Third quarter comes to an end. It has been all Bulls. The Bulls in possession as we start the fourth quarter. They certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Lee with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Porzingis. Lee driving right to the basket. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
From the painted area, won't go down. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Nobody even close. Courtney Lee buries it. Bulls have it.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap,
Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
and ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. Lee with the basketball. Down a got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Trying to cash in. Offensive board. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Lee with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Free throws coming up.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First one goes down.
Number 8, Zach LaVine.
And fail.
Substitutions, New York. Subbing in for the Chicago Bulls.
Deep left corner. Lets it fly from long range. Off the mark. No good. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
To Levine. Goes to the left side. Here's a chance from long range. It's good. Something tells me they'll give him that shot again.
Just does everything so well, all around, very good player. Offensively can knock down that shot, but better known for being a 3-and-D type wing who's a lockdown defender.
Knocked loose. Ah, rocking the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Ntilikina. Ah, big. The drive, right to the... Stuffs it down with authority.
You see, Ed, that's the problem. When you have guys on the perimeter that can shoot the basketball defensively, you're taught to hedge at the driver and then stay home, which leaves the lane wide open for great jams like that.
Knocked loose. Nice swat that time.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
To Wendell Carter.
You got him.
Has a chance. Not that time. To Hardaway. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Zach LaVine. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And so many players, when they come into the paint, they come in with that soft approach. He didn't come in soft at all. He came in with aggression, and he went through the defender. Through, not around. That's key.
Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. New York in control of the basketball.
Screen.
Rebound taken in by Chicago. Lobs it up. Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
They've got it now. Stuffs it down with authority.
If you didn't dunk that, then we will have to talk about it.
Knocked loose. Falls out. Last touch by Zach LaVine. Bulls have it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Zach LaVine doing what he does best.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
To Ntilikina.
Watch the cutter coming through. Bump.
He wants it at the rim and scores. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way.
4-3. Off the mark.
Make that, baby. Make that.
It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got an interview to go to.
Ntilikina. To Cantor. Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
The great defenders, the ones that really earn their paycheck, or the ones that...
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
That's yours right there.
Fires the three. The Bulls with the rebound.
Double team.
He'll put it up at the buzzer. The Bulls take this one. They're now 2-0 in this young season. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
Wait, baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. No plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Wait, baby girl, what you doing? What's your name? I ain't play no games. See these diamonds in my chain. Yeah, I took it to the and she for the fame, so I in my range. Ooh, get that money to the top, never stop. That work, ooh, but I'm the man. Cuban diamonds dance. Had the friend, I might put it on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Wait, baby, wait. Hop up in this race. No, this not a date. This a cruise, but don't debate. Wait, it's getting late. Think it's past 8. Took to my place, baby. Me like some. Wait, call Jake. Think I need that. To the face. I need to take a break. Wait, but don't be cool. Money stupid blue. Boyfriend is a fool. I'm trying to make you comfortable. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram.
I beg man, shut up. Let me see you, darling. My lie, 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 like. My lie, 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 like. My lie, 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 like. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now beg you, girl. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now beg you, girl. My mommy said I could be anybody. I said I want more money than I'm money. Break bread with that guy who made the Bugatti. Lifestylers get money, burn everybody. Painting wife, go money to something. One who understands why I'm always. Who told you I can't handle my busy? You're on the floor, I'm still holding my busy. Got me talking. Yeah, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you can. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you can. My 9 to 5 looking like my hobby. I'm living life like a Marvel movie. Still alive, say hi to my.
Kezar Pavilion has been home to men's and women's Pro-Am leagues for 38 years.
same time.
Stop the ball, stop the ball.
Yo, give me the ball.
Get up, get up, get up, get up. Here we go, I got ball, I got ball.
Everybody get back, get back, get back, get back, get back. Hands up, get the ball.
Give me that.
Here we go, my ball, my ball. D up, baby.
Watch the cutter, man. Box out, box out. I got shooter, I got shooter. Hey, watch that back door. I got you. Watch that back door.
Hey, shut up, shut up, shut up. Oh, yeah, me and you, me and you. It's a big time feeling. It's a big time feeling.
Play of the game.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect. Then the
I rob him on, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob him on, cause I know they're down for me. I rob him on, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. Cause I know they're down for me. Teamwork, made the dream work. 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 You wasn't around, down on my wall. Now every day I'll be counting it out. Screaming your name and they proud of you up. This only be down when you walk. They say I don't count it, but we be the best. Keep it up, but you keep it less. On my chest, so I keep me a bless. I hope you burn, sleep in the nest. So that my chain, I feel like New Orleans. My whole family like a regard. The way that I ball, my name should be spotted. I gotta make sure the money keep calling. I said it, boy, y'all ballin'. Couple of things that I need to sharpen. So they let my stall. I sick of nobody, no time for no ballin'. Gotta feel my only son. Gotta feel my little daughter. She cherish everything that I taught her. Worth more than anything I ever bought her. Hitting in every track, I'm a slaughter. If I come up short, then they come up starter. No time to bother, don't even bother. Oh, what your and my kids ever bother, yeah. I shed some tears when I rush. Be hurting inside, no one notices. Can't let them give me no notices. Just cut off the ladder, no blowing that money and talking to win. My piece is hitting like I got a pin. I know these don't want me to win. When it is hate, become a trend, yeah. I rob them on, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm.